The atmosphere in Spanish football is heating up like never before as Real Madrid ignites a fierce battle with the refereeing community right on the eve of the Copa del Rey final between Real Madrid and Barcelona. This time, the focus of El Clasico is no longer tactics or form, but a raging clash between Los Blancos and the Men in Black, sparked by a series of hard-hitting videos from Real Madrid TV. The choked tears of referee Ricardo de Burgos Bengotexe, when speaking about his son being mocked by classmates as the son of a thief, have sent shockwaves across Spain. This unprecedented drama has cast a heavy shadow over El Clasico and exposed the crushing pressures and behind-the-scenes battles ahead of the showdown in Seville. Ricardo de Burgos, assigned to officiate El Clasico, could not hold back his emotions during the press conference. The 39-year-old referee broke down when addressing the personal attacks launched through videos by Real Madrid TV, highlighting his past mistakes, particularly in matches involving Real Madrid. According to statistics released by Real TV, Real Madrid's win rate under de Burgos is only 64%, while Barcelona's win rate climbs to 81%. "We are focusing too much on those videos, and the price being paid is too high," de Burgos said with a heavy voice. "When your child comes home crying because classmates call their father a thief, you realize just how cruel it can be." This is not the first time Real Madrid TV has targeted referees. Alejandro José Hernández, who officiated El Clasico in 2021, was also the subject of an 11-minute video. Despite efforts to brush it off, the pressure has seeped in, making the atmosphere around El Clasico even more suffocating. For Real Madrid, this is a way to exert pressure and protect their interests. But for the refereeing community, such actions are seen as undermining fairness and pushing the football environment into a toxic spiral. Gonzalo Fortes, the VAR official for the final, stood firmly with his colleague, stating, "We, 180 male and female referees, stand together, stronger than ever." Real Madrid quickly hit back. A sharply worded official statement was released condemning de Burgos' comments as unacceptable and defending Real Madrid TV under the banner of freedom of expression. Furthermore, Real accused the refereeing body of harboring hostility, intimidation, and a lack of impartiality towards them. In protest, Real Madrid canceled all pre-final media activities and training sessions and announced they would not attend any RFF-organized events. The conflict between Real Madrid and Spanish referees is nothing new. Under the leadership of Florentino Perez, Los Blancos have repeatedly criticized officiating, claiming they are often victims of unjust decisions. But this time, the simmering tensions have erupted into full-blown warfare just before one of the most historic El Clasico battles. Real Madrid and the Spanish refereeing community are now locked in an unprecedented battle, with Real Madrid TV continuing to fan the flames of outrage. The backdrop is even more volatile due to the ongoing Nogueira scandal, the explosive case involving José María Enríquez Nogueira, the former vice president of the Spanish Referees Committee, who is accused of receiving up to €7.3 million from Barcelona between 2001 and 2018. Even though both Nogueira and Barcelona have firmly denied the accusations, the scandal has shaken the trust in the transparency of the Spanish refereeing system and pushed Real Madrid's suspicions to a boiling point. Just back in February, Real Madrid erupted in anger after a 1-0 defeat to Espanyol in La Liga, believing that Carlos Romero should have been sent off for a foul on Kylian Mbappé and that a legitimate goal by Vinicius Jr. was controversially ruled out by VAR. Real Madrid immediately filed an official complaint to the RFEF and the Spanish Higher Sports Council, demanding the release of the full VAR room recordings. Experts on Real Madrid TV went even further, accusing the chairman of the technical committee of referees, Luis Medina Cantalejo, of secretly manipulating decisions against Real Madrid, and calling for the dismissal of Carlos Clos Gómez, the current head of VAR, as well as RFE president Luis Rubiales. The story spiraled further when La Liga Presidenta Javier Tebas, long at odds with Florentino Perez, openly criticized the Real Madrid boss. "This is no longer about football. This is about a bid for power," Tebas declared. He does not like me, he does not like Ceferin, he does not like the commentators on La Liga TV simply because they do not do as he wishes. He does not want refereeing reform because it does not serve his interests. And now, after the statements from the referees and the mounting pressure from Real Madrid TV, they respond by canceling press conferences, skipping training, and threatening not to play the final. That is not protest, that is intimidation. Dan Thomas from ESPN did not hold back either, mocking, "Real Madrid is becoming a joke. All the accusations they throw around cannot hide the simple fact that they are just not good enough this season, and now they are preparing their excuses in advance if they lose to Barcelona." Despite rumors about boycotting the match, Real Madrid eventually confirmed they would play the final. However, in their latest statement, they could not resist taking another jab at the referees. "We believe that the inappropriate remarks made by referees 24 hours before the final cannot overshadow the great importance of this event," the statement said. But the hostility and resentment directed towards Real Madrid have once again been exposed. Inside the Barcelona dressing room, the mood appeared much calmer. A source shared, "We always knew Real Madrid would show up." The Catalan giant believes that every move and statement from Los Blancos is nothing more than a calculated act, all designed to pile pressure on the referees and the organizers before the decisive clash. Meanwhile, amidst the storm of controversy, Real Madrid steps into the Copa del Rey final carrying heavy instability. From a team expected to sweep all trophies, Los Blancos are now clearly declining, eliminated from the Champions League, fading in the La Liga race and clinging desperately to moments of individual brilliance to stay afloat. That is why this El Clasico is not just a battle for a trophy but a symbolic duel between two teams on opposite trajectories, one in decay and one rising stronger than ever. The current Real Madrid seems to have lost the sharpness that once made them legendary, while Barcelona is marching steadily towards a new era of dominance. And this match, more than any other, will serve as the truest measure of just how far Carlo Ancelotti's side has fallen. Recent El Clasico matches have lost their traditional balance. Barcelona has not only defeated Real Madrid but has done so in stunning fashion, winning 4-0 in La Liga in the first El Clasico featuring Mbappé and 5-2 in the Spanish Super Cup final. The question now is, does Real Madrid have the courage to cast aside the turmoil, transform anger and pressure into the fuel for a miraculous comeback, or will they continue sinking deeper into the crisis of their own making? No matter who lifts the trophy in the end, one thing is certain: the aftermath of this Real Madrid versus referees saga will continue to simmer, deepening the cracks already present in Spanish football and redefining the turbulent relationship between La Liga's most powerful forces.